Good morning and Merry Christmas, Mr. Bose. Today we're going to deliver you a 2015 Ducati Scrambler. You're one lucky man with a spectacular wife that's going to hook you up with this urban enduro motorcycle that you see right here. I want to give you a remote delivery so that you can understand the machine and know exactly what you're getting onto. I know you've already been doing your research as you have made contact with us and didn't know this surprise was coming for you. I gotta do my simulated running high five. Pachow! Congratulations on your new Ducati motorcycle. First thing we're gonna start with is the front end and work our way around. You have the Pirelli tires on here, which actually feel spectacular in the performance attributes up and down the side of the twisty mountains, but also give you good traction when you're going off-road and hitting those little creek crossings and little mountain passes that you wanted to explore. We have a spoked rim system with the Urban Enduro model, a nice aluminum hub, a floating front rotor that's cross-drilled with a nice massive Brembo master cylinder and braking system, or at least a caliper from Brembo, with steel-braided brake lines running up to our master cylinder, which is also a Brembo master cylinder. Our front suspension is an inverted fork leg that is a hydraulic dampening system with hydraulic properties, so it will draw moisture, so we want to service those as our owner's manual specifies. We're going to go back to the engine of the motorcycle, which is your 800cc displacement V-twin that is air-cooled. It does have an external oil cooler located on the left side of the motorcycle that we'll show you when we get to that side. You'll see components like the horn located in this area, our information on recommended tire pressures that they're very precise about, 36.2 psi front and rear for this machine. Your sporty exhaust system, foot pegs with our rear brake pedal. Master cylinder is hidden behind the pillion peg footrest with our steel braided lines leading up to our ABS module. With the back of the motorcycle, their nice stylish swing arm leading us to being a changeover motorcycle, our axle for chain adjustment blocks, our Brembo rear master cylinder with our steel braided lines and speed sensor pickup is what you're seeing running parallel to that. As we go around the motorcycle, they put little nice touches such as clear turn signals with amber bulbs to keep you compliant with state regulations. Your rain or mud guard, as I like to call it, because it's going to prevent any spray from jumping up on either your back but also people that you're riding with and other motorcyclists. We are legal with a lit license plate area right here. Our shock, located on the left side of the motorcycle, is 5-position adjustable. Right now, you are going to be in the third or mid-range preload setting. We want to get some dexterity into this spring, so ride it, get some miles on it. About 800 miles, we'll start making preload adjustments to make sure it fits for your needs. Our gear shift mechanism is a 1 down, 5 up configuration, which is conventional. You should acclimate to very easily and quickly. This canister right here is part of our EVAP system and our charcoal canisters and all that jazz for the EPA. Can't say anything more about that on film. Our radiator, or actually that's our oil cooler, my apologies, is located right here on the front of the motorcycle. That's something we just want to be careful with, not to get any high pressure spray on. Don't use your high pressure water hoses to try to clean those fins out. Use a little softer water pressure. So let's go into the actual handlebar controls. You'll see a conventional front brake lever that is adjustable for 4 different positions. We pull the lever out, make our adjustments for appropriate brake length for our hand sizes and our liking. We have a conventional twist throttle. You can see your cable located right here. And also our run cycle switch. Notice how our start button below the run cycle switch recesses in and is hidden under kill position. And we can just bring it up into a run position to access our start button. Leading over to our left handlebar controls, Ducati did a very good job minimizing the size of the controls and compacting up our horn button and turn signal and high beam into this guy. I love the location of our little horn. It's quick access to honk at your buddies as you drive by in a new sexy Ducati. And our turn signals left and right, pushing in for cancelization. High beam is a push down of the forward trigger, and you can intermittently flash the high beam as well. We're going to go into the instrumentation, so I'm going to turn the key on for you. As we cycle the key, we're going to see it cue itself up. We're going to have a tachometer along the bottom rim with 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and 12. Right now, we want to continue to try to keep this motorcycle under 6,000 RPM. It It becomes more vibrant and alive and consistent around 4,000. It's gonna be hard for a while to keep it right there in that 4 to 6, but we want to get our first service done, that 600-mile service, so we can have the application of all this fun up through here. You can see our dummy lights that are coming on. I said our neutral lights. We're gonna have our ABS light warning that our ABS is not self-tested yet, and a check engine light over there. As we have our high beam located at the bottom, and a low fuel light over here for ourselves. Our turn signals left and right, timepiece, odometer, speedometer. You'll even see side stand letting you know that you have a side stand safety switch. On the left handlebar control, they're above the turn signals. We can push this button up to manipulate through items, and the lower portion to manipulate through items. So as we push the lower button, it goes through trip 1, trip 2, ambient air temperature, and back to our true odometer. The top button I continuously hold, and it'll bring up a menu switch for us. Sorry, bottom button we continuously hold. Then it brings up a menu for us, which we're gonna have the ability to then manipulate, turn our ABS on and off, change our units measurement, check our battery voltage, our backlight, attenuate our clock time, and enter in our PIN code. You can go back to exit and hit your lower button. Can you go back to the left handlebar control here? To exit back out, we hit our middle button of cancellation turn signals, and that brings us out. So, that is your 2015 Ducati Scrambler Urban Enduro model here from Frontline Eurosports. Give your wife an extra bit of love for this spectacular Christmas present. We look back to see you here for our first service on this new motorcycle. Thank you, we appreciate your business, and have a Merry Christmas.